Assalamu alaikum. Good morning to all of you, my friends. How are you all? Hope doing fine. So, have you done the work? Last work I have uploaded to you. Hopefully, you are getting the knowledge about the chemistry. Fine. Moving on to our next topic, that is about the basic definitions. Fine. These are elements, compound and mixture. First of all, you should know what is matter. Matter, anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. If the matter that has a particular set of characteristics and they differ from the characteristics of any other kind of matter, it is called a substance. Definition starts from matter, then it comes to substance. For instance, oxygen, water, carbon dioxide, these all are called as substances. A substance that cannot be converted into any other simpler substance is called an element. For example, element like oxygen, hydrogen, iron, copper, you know that. We just about how many elements are known in today. We have almost a list of 92 elements that are known today. Out of the elements, if we talk about oxygen, hydrogen, iron, we know these are the substances, these are the elements that cannot be converted into any other simpler or smaller substances. They would remain as it is. These are called elements. That is why if we take the example of atoms of the same element, like hydrogen atoms, any hydrogen atom, they will always have the same atomic number. They will not differ in any area of the world. Fine. Next come a compound. Now we are going to study about compound. A compound is a pure substance that consists of two or more elements held together in fixed proportions by natural forces. Compound is, always remember what is it? It is a pure substance and it has two or more than two elements and they are combined in fixed proportions. They have sort of fixed chemical formula. They have to be combined in that proportion. We cannot change that proportion. Fine. Then it is called as a compound. For example, water. Water is always made up of two hydrogen atom and one oxygen atom. If we write HO, if we say HO, no, HO stands for hydrogen peroxide. It means it has changed the compound. Now it is not called as water, it is calling as hydrogen peroxide. It means we have changed the proportion. It means whenever we have to make water, we always have to take two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen. Fine. Same is the case carbon dioxide. The word carbon dioxide, as you know, CO2. Carbon dioxide, what is the chemical formula for carbon dioxide? CO2. It means it needs one carbon and two oxygen atoms to combine and make this compound. Fine. If we talk about CO, one carbon and one oxygen, it is then carbon monoxide. Fine. Then comes the definition. Mixture, an impure substance. Always remember, mixture is an impure substance that contains two or more pure substances and that retain their individual chemical characteristics. How? A mixture can be converted into two or more pure substances by physical method. We can convert them or separate them. Examples of mixture are air, water containing dissolved oxygen. Air, we know air is a mixture of gases, so many gases, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, many gases are involved in the formation of air. Same is the case if we dissolve salt in water, we have saltish water. If we dissolve sugar in water, we have sugary water or sweet water. Same is the case, I took sand, salt and put in a beaker. This is also a mixture. Fine. There are two types of actually mixture, homogeneous and heterogeneous. First one is heterogeneous. What is heterogeneous? A mixture that consists of two or more visibly different components. Heterogeneous, hetero. The word hetero stands for different. What does it mean? Hetero means different. The solution or mixture that contains two or more different components. For example, if I add sand and salt in a beaker or a cup, I can visibly differentiate this is sand in it, this is salt in it. Fine. Same oil floating on a water. How? I can see and I will tell it is a mixture, it is an impure mixture. Oil is floating on a water. I can visibly differentiate the layer of oil and the water below it. Fine. Then comes homogeneous. Homo means uniform, same, consists of only one phase, is called a homogeneous mixture. For example, sugar. Put the sugar in water and continuously stir it and after some time it will be dissolved. Same is the case, you take the salt and dissolve in water. within second it will get dissolved. It means it is a homogeneous mixture, and once you don't know this is saltish water or sugary, and I will give you two beakers, and they are white in appearance, both of them are white in appearance. Without tasting or without anything, can you tell me which is the saltish one or which is the sugary sweet one? No, you cannot tell. You will say it's a liquid, it's a liquid, it's a white liquid, it is also a white liquid. Like, then comes atomic number and mass number. As you already know, atomic number, the atoms are the smallest particle that are divisible, have some subatomic particles, protons, electrons and neutrons. If we talk about only the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom, it means we are talking about the atomic number. The nucleus, we know inside the nucleus there are number of protons and number of neutrons. Always remember the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom is known as its atomic number. For example, there is only one proton in the nucleus of hydrogen atom, therefore its atomic number is 1. If I say carbon has an atomic number of 6, it means it has how many number of protons? 6 number of protons in the nucleus. The total number of protons and neutrons, if we combine these number of protons and number of neutrons that are present in the nucleus, they will together form atomic mass or mass number. You can write it as atomic mass or mass number. These are the same terminologies. You can use any one of it, atomic mass or mass number. What is atomic number? Atomic number is only the number of protons in the nucleus, and it is represented by the letter Z. It is represented by the letter Z. You can write the equation like this. Atomic number is equal to number of protons. Mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Fine. You can differentiate these two terms, atomic number and mass number. And if we talk about mass number, it is represented by the letter A. By the letter A. Capital A. Capital Z, capital A. Fine. Okay. Then comes, there is an example given for your problem solving strategies also mentioned over here. Atomic number of an element is 17 and mass number is 35. What does it mean? Atomic number is 17 and mass number is 35. If we are talking about atomic number, what does it mean? It means the number of protons. Number of protons are how many? 17, and the mass number is 35. What do we do? If we want to find the number of neutrons, how many protons and neutrons are in the nucleus of an atom, how we have to find it? Number of neutrons is equal to mass number minus atomic number. What we have to do? We have to subtract the atomic number from the mass number. Mass number is 35 and 17 is the atomic number. By subtracting it, we get the numbers, and these numbers are the number of neutrons. By adding these two numbers, 17 plus 18, if we get the answer 35, that is equivalent to mass number, it means we have solved the questions in a correct way. Fine. Then comes the topic 1.2.3, and that is relative atomic mass and atomic mass unit. You don't need to confuse or get yourself stuck in this topic. What you have to do, you just have to learn the basic definition of this topic. Fine. Why we are using the term relative atomic mass? Actually, we know the atom is a very small particle. We cannot determine the mass of an atom. For that reason, the scientists discovered and analyzed a formula for that. They said we will use the method of relativity or comparison. Fine. We will find out what the atomic mass standard unit, and then we will compare every mass of an atom with that unit. For that reason, they took the example of carbon 12. Carbon 12. 12 is its atomic mass. Fine. The atomic number is 6. The carbon 12, they took the example of carbon 12, they find out the value of it, and they said its atomic mass is a 12 atomic mass. And now what we usually do, this is a standard. Now this is used as a standard value. International agreement was being done in 1961, and they said this is the standard value, we have to use it always to compare the relativity. For that reason, they will assign a definition. What is the definition? The mass of an atom of an element, the mass of an atom of an element relative to the mass of an atom of carbon 12 is called the relative atomic mass. The mass of an atom of an element, वो एटम जिसका हमने mass find out करना है, ठीक है, उसको हम कंपेयर करेंगे mass of an atom of carbon 12 से, और हमें पता है उसकी वैल्यू ऑलरेडी हमने फाइंड आउट कर लिया, एंड दैट इज इक्विवेलेंट टू व्हाट? 12 AMU. फाइन, वो कह रहे हैं हमने उन दोनों वैल्यूज़ को कंपेयर कर लेना है एंड द आंसर वुड बी कॉल्ड एज relative atomic mass. You just need to prepare only this definition. Further, one atomic mass unit, 1 AMU. Actually, AMU is a unit we use to define the mass. 1 AMU is defined as a mass is exactly equal to 1/12 the mass of the one carbon 12 atom. If we divide 1 by carbon 12 atom, fine, we get the one atomic mass unit. Mass of one carbon 12 atom is 12 AMU and 1 AMU is equal to, आपको पता चल गया, ठीक है. Next come how. There is a table shown. It's just for your understanding what you have to do. Relative atomic masses. How we have find out the relative atomic masses. We took the example of hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. If we find out their atomic numbers, we already know hydrogen has atomic number of 1 and its atomic mass is also 1.008 AMU. But this atomic mass, how we have find out this atomic mass? Look here. A hydrogen atom is 8.40 as massive as the standard carbon 12 atom. Therefore, relative atomic mass of hydrogen is 8.40 is the percentage given. Fine. Percentage means divide by 100 and 12 AMU is the standard value. We have to multiply with it. 8.40 divided by 100 into 12. We will get the atomic mass unit for any element. Fine. This is the way. Okay. Do the work on your notebooks. Prepare your neat notebooks. Fine. I'll provide you the question answers too. Thank you.